Hello, Val Andy here, your host for the Insomnia File. Today our story follows scientist and philosopher Loren Eiseley as he travels through the infinity of time in his book, The Immense Journey, where he asks how many roads among the stars must man propel himself in search of the final secret. So deep is the conviction that there must be life out there beyond the dark, Eiseley says, one thinks that if they are more advanced than ourselves, they may come across space at any moment, perhaps in our generation. But contemplating the infinity of time, one wonders if their message came long, long ago, hurtling into the steaming coal forest, their spacecraft clambered over by hissing reptiles, their delicate instruments running mindlessly down in some ancient pre-human epoch. In a universe whose size is beyond imagining, he writes, where our world floats like a dust mote in the void of night, men have grown inconceivably lonely. We scan the timescale and the mechanisms of life itself for portents and signs of the invisible. As the only thinking mammals on this planet, perhaps the only thinking mammals in the entire local universe, the burden of consciousness may grow heavy. We watch the stars, but the signs are uncertain. We uncover the bones of the past and seek our origins. Men may toss in their sleep and dream bad dreams, or lie awake while the meteors whisper greenly overhead, Eiseley imagines. But nowhere in all of space or on 1,000 worlds will there be men to share our loneliness. There may be wisdom, there may be power. Somewhere across space, great instruments, handled by strange manipulative hands, may stare vainly at our floating cloud rack, their owners yearning as we yearn. Is it possible that consciousness may exist by itself, even in the absence of matter, just like gravitational waves, ripples of space-time, that may exist in the absence of protons and electrons, as Andre Linde, a theoretical physicist at Stanford University, who describes our understanding of consciousness today as similar to the role of space-time before Einstein invented his theory of relativity. Will it not turn out, he asks, with further development of science, that the study of the universe and the study of consciousness will be inseparably linked? Echoing Linde, physicist Johannes Kleiner at the Munich Center for Mathematical Philosophy in Germany suggests that a mathematically precise definition of consciousness could mean that the cosmos is suffused with subjective experience. This, he said, could be the beginning of a scientific revolution. Why should we think that creatures with brains like us are the sole bearers of consciousness? Electrons, he suggests, may be conscious and have some type of extremely rudimentary mind. The present theory of the expanding universe, Eiseley observes, has made time as we know it no longer infinite. If the entire universe was created in a single explosive instant a few billion years ago, there has not yet been a sufficient period for all things to occur, even beyond the star shoals of the outer galaxies. It's conceivable, Eiseley says, that there may be nowhere in space a mind superior to our own. The venture into space is meaningless, Eiseley says, unless it coincides with a certain interior expansion, an ever-growing universe within, to correspond with the far light of the galaxies our telescopes follow from without. Eiseley has an evolutionary warning for our increasingly fragile, fevered epoch. For the first time, he says, in a billion years, a living creature had contemplated himself and heard of the sudden, unaccountable loneliness, the whisper of the wind in the night reeds. When man becomes greater than nature, nature, which gave us birth, will respond. Val Andy signing off. Please click on the subscribe button and visit us at dailygalaxy.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you.